think this is gonna be the last video I make on this Destiny guy, unless he does something astronomically worse than he already has. But here's just a quick update. So he got banned on Kick. I know he got banned on Twitch recently as well, and Kick banning him now is just crazy. A lot of people are against this banning because they think it goes against freedom of speech, but I just posted this tweet here like literally 7 minutes ago, and it says freedom of speech is something we should strive for, but freedom of consequences is not, and I 100,000% believe in that. Yes, you have the freedom to speak your opinion and all of that, but at the end of the day, if your opinions are directly and possibly affecting business, it's going to become a problem. So that is why he got banned. So here's what I continue to say. Destiny forgot that he is part of a business first and a platform second. It is obvious if your radical takes even has a chance of hurting the business, what will happen? And this is what happens. It just is what it is. It's common sense. Like, at the end of the day, he keeps trying to make this point, because I saw he went up against P.S. Morgan as well, and P.S. Morgan basically completely shat on him for that debate. He tried making this point that, oh well, you guys and people on your side of this political view, y'all made fun of George Floyd, y'all made fun of other people who died in certain political situations. So if it's okay for those people to make fun of it, then it's okay for him to make fun of it as well. No one's saying that, you absolute moron. It's just bad to make fun of anyone who dies in these situations, right? If you die if you're an innocent person and you die because of your political views or whatever, that's a bad thing, and us as a society should frown upon that. You shouldn't stoop to their level. The people who are making fun of them, you shouldn't stoop to their level and try to be like, oh yeah, I'm just as bad as you guys, because no, you and the people on whatever fucking political side that they're on are just going to be seen as combats, as subhuman. You know, we human beings have this thing called empathy, right? We understand, you know, what it's like to lose a family member, someone we care about. Why would you ever make fun of someone who went through something like that? You know, and it just is a bad situation for him all around. But before I wrap this up, I want you all to hear what Emion said on this. And at first I was like in agreement with Emion here, but anyway, you go listen to what he has to say first.
I'm sure you don't. That's why your feet are about to fall off, dipshit.
You can't be serious that a guy that's built like a 9-year-old boy who allows his wife to go to Pound Town on the regular without him is not someone you should ever look to for advice. I also saw a lot of—
That is also very true. I think the main thing about Destiny and people say, oh, y'all are just clowning his lifestyle and it has nothing to do with his arguments. I think it's something that goes hand in hand. If he's living a lifestyle that's obviously dysfunctional, people are going to watch his arguments as not really something built in a stable place, you know, like they're just going to associate the two, because it's kind of very hard to not do that.
A lot of people online saying that Destiny must be silenced, demonetized, and whatnot on Twitter or other spaces for all of his attacks against right-wing individuals in general. And I say no, don't do that. My reasoning being is that by silencing Destiny, you are confirming that his ideology and concepts are in fact powerful enough that you cannot reasonably defend against them without resorting to cheap tactics like banning in order to win. And in my—
No, I understand what Emion is saying here, but I don't fully agree with it. Now, if it's like a malicious thing where it's like, oh, you have a different opinion than us, I'm just going to ban and silence you, then yeah, I 100% agree. I don't think that's something that we should pursue as a society, because that's not how you change the world. You don't change the world by just trying to make everyone that disagree with you shut the fuck up. You know, it doesn't work that way. But my point is that at the end of the day, Twitch, YouTube, Kick, Threads, Instagram, X, all of these different things, at the end of the day, they're all businesses. And if you're a big part of that, or you have a substantial part of that, you have a responsibility to act professional to some degree. No one's saying you can't get emotional and have controversial takes, but what he was doing, he was going on and on and on about how, oh, I don't give a fuck that this person died, and if anyone else who supports this guy dies, I'm gonna make fun of you as well, and it's hilarious to me, and you're all stupid. And he just went on and on and on and on and on, and it became this much bigger thing than it should have been. He had a meltdown. So that's my take on it. And as a business, as someone who needs, like, if one of my employees have crazy opinions or whatever, I would quicker go to that person and be like, listen, you have your opinions, I think that's fine, but you need to dial it the fuck back a little bit. You're starting to affect business. You're starting to affect business, bro. Like, you can't, you know, just try to ruin the lives of everyone else in this business because of your political takes or your views on the world or whatever the fuck. You get what I'm saying?
My opinion, by doing that, you will only embolden him and empower his message even further. If someone is on the fence and they see that Destiny is getting banned for his ideas, that will only radicalize them into wanting to seek out what he has to say now on principle alone. Basically, for all the people saying Destiny should be banned or whatever, just no, stop it.
So yeah, I get where Emion is coming from. He's coming from a point of, like, as soon as you talk about something that other people disagree with, then they should just ban the person. I don't think that's what happened. I think Destiny, he literally, as I saw in a comment, someone said he edgelord too close to the sun. Right, he edged too close to the sun or something like that. It was funny to me, and it's true. He just literally did too much. He was literally doing too much, and that's what caused him to eventually lose his account on Kick. You know, it just is what it is, man. Like, I just wish the guy knew when to stop. He just didn't know when to stop, right? And he got way too into it. He got way too emotional, and now he is banned. But yeah, so that's my take on it. Do you all think at the end of the day, a business is a business, and that business is always going to choose to protect itself over its employees, because that's pretty much what Destiny is? Or, like, do you think it was more of a malicious thing where they're like, oh, we have to silence this guy because we don't like what he has to say? You know, and yeah, like, that's my take on the situation. I don't think I'm gonna make any more videos talking about this guy, because I'm just kind of done with it. It just is what it is. Like, he has to do something insane now for me to even mention him again. As I said, I'm still looking forward to people like Abba and Preach, even Stevie Knight talking about him, or even Jamari. Jamari makes some really good commentary videos on individuals like this as well. So I think it would be kind of cool if those guys eventually made a video talking about it. But anyway, besides that, that's pretty much the end of the whole Destiny situation for me. And yeah, you all have a good rest of your night. Later.